So for the past few years, I've reviewed almost every Unihertz device, right? And one of their biggest issues is support. No software updates, no OS updates. And in all my Unihertz videos, I call them out for it, for the lack of support. And I always say that their devices is one and done. In one of my recent videos, my Tank 3S video, I was doing some comparisons between the Tank 3S and the Tank 3 Pro. And in that video, I misspoke. I say that the Tank 3 Pro has Android 14, which does not have Android 14. So what I did was I left a pinned comment, and some of the concerned Unihertz users was upset, right? Because they believe that how could you release a device in 2024 with Android 13 when Android 14 is the current OS, right? And Android 15 will be out in a few months. Well, Unihertz responded in that video. They responded by saying that Android 14 is coming out for the Tank 3 Pro. Well, I said this, anytime we get any kind of software updates, I will make a video about it because, you know, it'll be a weird thing. Well, my Jelly Star, right? My Jelly Star just received an update. And as promised, I'm making a video about it. So let's talk about it. Sit back and relax and get your popcorn ready and follow me on this journey. Let's go. What's up, guys? This is Eric back with another video. So here it is, right? The Jelly Star, right? It has an update. That's what I'm talking about. Out of all my Unihertz devices, this device received an update. Now the update is about 59 megs and it looks like bug fixes. I don't think it's gonna be an OS update, but it's all about bug fixes, which is extraordinary because this is the first device that I got from Unihertz that ever received an update. So let's go ahead and hit the update button. I'm gonna download it and you know, we're gonna see what it's all about. But let's talk about the specs. The Jelly Star has a 3.03 inch display with the G99 processor, got 8 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of storage. We got SD card support, dual SIM support. Now, as far as the cameras, 48 megapixel single camera on the back and an 8 megapixel selfie camera. Now, as far as video, this device can shoot 2K up to 30 frames per second and 1080p 30 frames per second in the front. Now, powering the Jelly Star, we got a 2000 milliamp battery. Now, this device is running Android 13, and this device came out last year, September of 2023. And this is the very first update that I've received on any Unihertz devices. Now, I don't know if this is gonna be a trend. I don't know anything, but this to me is the fans that's calling Unihertz out, that's telling them they desperately need to update the devices. It's telling them that they need to do something about OS updates and everything else in between. So here it is. I'm gonna do the install and we're gonna go over the OS and I'm gonna give you guys my final thoughts about the Jelly Star. All right, guys, so the update is complete. So let's take a look at it, right? Let's take a look at the update. And when you do the update, it does take a little time. I mean, it took about 30 minutes to finish updating. So let's look at some stuff here. Go to settings. Let's go to about phone. Now let's go to system and let's go to system updates. All right, so we still on Android 13. We got June 5th, 2023 security patch. And this is the update. Now the update did say it did some bug fixes and some camera fixes, but it did not give us the latest security patch and it did not give us Android 14. Now, June 5th, 2023 is a very long time, which was last year. So I'm not sure why they sent out an update for bug fixes, but they don't give you a security patch. And this is one of the things that I've been really harping on Unihertz itself. When we talk about one and done devices, I wish, and I really do like the devices, but I wish that they do put some time and effort into some support for the devices. Now, I will continue to review Unihertz devices, and I will continue to talk about how these devices just need some TLC. I mean, just a little support. I would understand if it get one OS update, but at least we get at least a year or a year and a half of security patches and bug fixes. Because at the end of the day, you see premium flagships that has bug fixes, right? They got updates after updates after updates to fix bugs, right? Issues with the devices. You telling me that no Unihertz devices has no issues with when it comes down to software update that needs bug fixes? This is where I complain about Unihertz as a brand. They come out with pretty decent mid-range to low-end devices. Now with the more expensive device, right, which is the Tank 3 Pro, coming in at a whopping over $600. I think I seen it between $600 and $700. It's no excuses for them not to give you software updates. It's no excuses for them not to give you bug fixes and stuff like that. I will continue to harp on them and making these videos talking about the seriousness of their software issues that they have as a brand. Over time, it would be nice that we could get some assurance from Unihertz that they're going to support the devices no matter what. I will talk about it until they support the devices. And now, looking at the Jelly Star, I got excited seeing that this is my first Unihertz device getting an update. But the update is just basically some bug fixes, but no security patches and no OS update. I will hold their feet to the fire and I will continue to review their devices, but at the end of the day, I will call out for this mess that's called software support. This is Eric. See you guys on the next video. Peace.